How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Sunday live stream. This is where we get your car questions answered. Hopefully you had an awesome weekend. Hopefully you went out car shopping, found what you're looking for, found the best possible price. You contacted a lot of dealerships and you know that you got the best possible price because you went through 50, 70, 100, 150 car dealerships, and you know for a fact that you got the best possible price. Not because the salesman is telling you got the best price, but because you did your due diligence, you put in your time, you put in the effort, you put in the work, and you know you got the best possible deal. Because fair deals don't exist. Good deals are a figment of your imagination. The only deal you're gonna get is a deal that everyone will get, an average deal, or you're gonna get the best deal possible. And the only way to do that is you have to get the same information as the dealerships have. If you don't have the same information as your competitor, if you are not as skilled as your competitor, if you don't know the same information as the competition, you're not gonna win. And unfortunately, car buying process is not an enjoyable process in 21st century. You'd think it would be enjoyable process. I just bought a pizza stone because I broke my previous one. Loved the process. Found what I was looking for on eBay. Click buy. Holy crap, 2 days later, it's in my house. Beautiful. But for some reason, and by the way, I spent $12. $12 on a pizza stone. But for some reason, when I want to spend $50,000, $30,000, $15,000, I gotta go through a process that possibly could be worse than interview with Harvey Weinstein. And no one wants to go through that willingly. I mean, unless you're in Hollywood, then, you know, it's a different story. Guys, the process of buying a car is not a pleasant process. It's not a process that anybody wants to go through. But unfortunately, it's something we have to go through. You have to know how to buy a car. You have to know how to negotiate. You have to know which cars to buy, which cars to stay away from. You have to know where to look for a car, how far away from your house to shop. There's all sorts of information that dealers are not telling you. And when you are going to be going into a car negotiations, or whenever you're going to be going into a car buying mode, and the car dealerships have this much information, and you have this much because you watched an hour of YouTube videos that barely talked about anything. I mean, I put out, you know, most revealing content, most you know, exposing content, but most people that worked at the car dealerships or even that teach how to buy a car, I mean, they haven't worked at the car dealership. They don't know all ins and outs, or they won't show you the true process of what's going on because they work at the dealership. They're gonna get fired if they truly start talking shit about the dealership and truly start exposing the process. So you have to have the same information as the dealership. If you don't have the same information, how are you expecting to win? How is that even gonna be a fair fight? Somebody comes to a car dealership, right? I'm gonna get to your questions, guys, in a minute. So ask them. I'll catch up in just 1 minute. The salesman has been working at the dealership for 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Somebody that spent an hour on YouTube, and they are lucky if they ran across my channel, because I actually put out the true information. It is how it is. I put out the true information. I don't have to hide anything from anybody because I don't have an overlord. I don't have anybody that tells me what to do. I can do whatever I want. If you guys watch some other YouTubers, unfortunately they won't do that because they have sponsorships. They still have jobs at dealerships, or they have, again, sponsorships outside of YouTube. Make sense? So they can't say a lot of the truths that they wish they could. They wish they could say it, but unfortunately they can't. I'm not saying they're bad guys. It's just they can't say it. It's not that they're bad people. It's just they're not allowed to say it. And if you don't have the same information as the car dealership, how can you expect to win a fight? Information in 21st century is the platform on which winners stand. You have to have the same information. All right, Alfredo, welcome Gary, welcome. Hey Dan, what's up? PK Rod. About 6 or 7 months ago, my sister bought a car. She should have not, and now the car payment are killing her. Is there anything that she can do? Yes, she can. Get out of the car. Sell that car. Just sell it. Alec J. What up, Dan the man? How are you? I am doing excellent because I make shit excellent. All right, guys. Look, I think this might be a slow Sunday stream. If you guys got questions, put them out there because shit, you know I don't have anything else to do besides, I don't know what else to talk about besides cars. I can talk about other things, but we're not going to be talking about that on YouTube. Not on this channel, that's for sure. Oh boy. Oh, for those of you that are not in Facebook group, you should definitely join because there's a bigger conversation that's happening in Facebook group than here. There's people that are sharing their experiences. There's people that went through this already, and they'll tell you exactly what they have experienced and what's the best way to go around, specific situations. And obviously, I'm in that group also. There's mechanics over there. There's all sorts of great people over there. I love the community that we have. Hey Dan, I wonder how many car dealerships have a contract on you now. Oh, dude, they're gonna have to really put in the work. Johnny DK, thanks man. If you think that video was funny, I have a second part. There's gonna be a second part for that video on Tuesday. Thank you, appreciate it. Alfredo, I recently bought a 2016 Mazda 3 with 26,000 miles for $12,000. Okay, that's a good deal. I was lucky, but I was from a private seller, not a dealership. Dude, that's a good fucking deal. Paul Damore. Okay, there's a question. Why are car dealers scumbags? The presence of evil is the absence of good. The presence of evil is the absence of good men. Because, right, I'm not trying to get like super fucking political here, actually, at all. But the bottom line is men aren't willing to stand up for themselves. Majority of, again, not people, men. It's men's responsibility to go out and to fight the dealerships, to make sure you're not getting scammed. It's man's responsibility. You take a 40-year-old from like 1940s, 1960s, 1950s, somewhere in there, right? And you bring him to 2020 in a car dealership, I mean, the salesman would be probably crying. Not because that guy would be such a dick or so disrespectful. No. It's because he would be so sure of himself and he would know the deal that he wants, that none of these bullshit tactics would work. Can you imagine like super old school guy just coming to a dealership in 2020 and he's getting hit with delivery charge on a brand new car or on a used car? He's getting hit with dealership fees. He's getting hit with e-filing bullshit. I mean, he would just stand up and walk away. Well, fuck you. I'm not dealing with this shit. Because men got weak and they are willing to put up with this crap. If you're willing to put up with this crap, you're going to get this crap. All right, it's like a 3-year-old. You got a booger on the wall. If you're willing to put up with boogers on the wall, you're gonna get boogers on the fucking wall. It's the same concept as you have with your 3-year-old. That's it. It's just that fucking simple. If you are willing to put up with this dealership, and unfortunately, men got weak. They're willing to put up with the dealership, so dealerships are running free and doing whatever the fuck. That's it. It's just that simple. That's why they're being scumbags. It's not because they all of a sudden became scumbags, or I guess they became more of scumbags. It wasn't like that back in the day. I mean, it was, but I don't think it was to the same degree. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't think it was to the same degree. Ruckus TV. Hey, hope your weekend was great. It was absolutely amazing. Dan, why don't you go to car conventions? I hate them. I can't stand them. Um, because car conventions, and if I'm not okay, Johnny DK, you're talking about new car shows, right? That's what you're talking about. I think car conventions. That's what you mean, new ar shows. If that's what you're talking about, I was over there a couple of years ago. I went over there with the camera guy. We're super ready to fucking film some amazing shit. You know what happened? I have a video about this. I have a video. Not a single car, what are they called? A car specialist or some, fuck, what are they called? Product specialist, that's what it is. They're called product specialists. Not a single, not one from every car manufacturer that was there. I mean, think about how many car manufacturers there is in America. All of them at the car show, right? Not one product representative wanted to talk to us on the camera. Why? Why is that? I got an answer why. It's not because they're jerks or because they hate me. It's because their management told them you're not allowed to give out interviews unless we have our hand up your ass and we're talking through you. That's it. You can't get any honest interviews with from these people. Oh, and you might be thinking, Dan, you should have went to the press release, right? You should have came a day earlier before the public is allowed, and one day before that they have a press conference, so you can ask questions to the car manufacturers, to to everybody who's in there, and you can really get the meat potatoes in a press conference. Nope. You will only be selected to ask a question if they like you. Do you think they're gonna like me? Do you really think they're gonna like me? I asked them 3 questions. I'm gonna have to remember them. Give me 1 second. So question number 1: what technology do you have this year on your cars that was not available 10 years ago? That's it. Simple question. It was 2018, or was it 2019? I don't remember. Fuck. I think 2018 or 2019. I don't remember exactly when it was. So no, it has to be 2019. 2000. I don't fucking whatever. It doesn't matter. So I was gonna ask him, what new technology or what significant technology do you have on your cars that was not available 10 years ago? Could not get a single fucking answer. One person told me collision avoidance system. That shit was available in 90s. Don't pretend that's new, son. Another question that I was gonna ask was, why do you not sell directly to consumers? Can you imagine if I asked that question with 3,000 people and 2,000 of them are fucking car reporters? I would like, they wouldn't answer the question, and second, I would be fucking booted, because the only answer they can give is, well, we sold ourselves to car dealerships, and car dealerships actually run our shit. Their car dealers put laws in place where it's illegal for a car manufacturer to sell a car directly to you. That's insane. Can you imagine you go to buy a pizza, you go to a pizza place, there's the oven, there's the guy making the fucking pizza, there's the cashier, I want a fucking pepperoni pizza. But before you can ask him, there's a guy that you have to talk to. That's insane. So the reason I'm not a huge fan of car conventions or car shows is because I don't think the information that's being given out is true, is honest, and if you want to ask some serious questions, you're not going to be allowed to. Literally, I tried to do a press. I tried to go to a press conference day where you can ask all the questions. They said, "Let me see your press credentials. Let me see your website. Let me see your YouTube channel." Well, after they watch one of my videos, do you think they're gonna let me in? I don't think so. um, what is an option contract at car dealership? Op, Ruckus TV, I have no idea. What is an option contract? No idea. Never even heard of it. But why doesn't the Florida legislature put caps on fees? Why would they? Dude, the amount of corruption that's in Florida is, oh my God, it's fucking ridiculous. Especially South Florida. Holy fuck. It's not Russia bad. It's not fucking China bad, but it's definitely Washington. It's Washington bad. Here's why. Oh boy. I'm not even gonna talk about it, but it's fucking horrible. Politicians will cut towns into small pieces. It would like they would literally make towns out of towns so they can tax, so there could be another politician. So there was, let's say 10 by 10 square miles town, right? One there's politicians for that. If you cut it into two, then you double the politicians, and you can make twice as you can make money for two people now. Makes sense? If you cut that into four, now you can make that into four people. Makes sense? You get to have you cut a kingdom in 2, 4, 6, 8, and then you have a bunch more government, and everybody, they get paid well. They get paid well. Paul Demore, some states have them. Yes, some states do have them, but in those states they'll just they say no, you can't charge more than $75 in dealership fee, and the dealer is going to be like, well, I'm going to charge $1,200 in vehicle inspection fee, or pre-delivery, or vehicle preparation fee, or e-filing, or whatever the hell. They can just rename it. That's it. Oh, it's not a dealership fee anymore. Gary E. I'm seeing more now at the dealership posted on their new car windows. This is your monthly payment for this vehicle. Nothing much. It's for how long you pay. Yeah, Gary, this is designed for fucking soy boy beta boys. It is. Oh, your monthly payment is only $350. Who cares that you're way overpaying for this car? Who cares about that? It's only $350 for next 72 fucking months. They don't tell you that. They're not telling that this vehicle is way more. They're not going to tell you that. They only care about monthly payments. When I used to work at the biggest fucking car dealership in the country, and the reason I'm saying is because I know there's new people here. I would be driving, whenever we're sitting there, there's a piece of paper, buyer's order. There's the price of the car, there's the taxes, there's the trade-in, there's our fees. You know what I would be guiding the person through? I would be guiding them towards the monthly payment. The piece of paper would be flipped upside down towards them. I could even have my arm over certain information. All right, guys. So you like the car, you like the color, you're ready to go. You're okay with the trade-in amount. Now, we have three different price points for you. Do you want to put $3,000, $5,000, or $0 down? That's it. It's that fucking simple. You go over the numbers very quickly. You run through them. Here's the price of it. Here's the price of the car. Here's your trade-in, fees, taxes, and now we have three different price options. God damn it. 3,000 down, 5,000 down, 0 down. Which one works best for you? Point the pen just like this and shut the fuck up. And if I need to sit there for 5 minutes like this, for me this is nothing. I do this every day, right? Like for those of you that fight, right? Like boxing or whatever, you fight, right? You know, if you get hit first time, it kind of sucks. But once you get hit many times, it's not comfortable, but it's not deadly. It's whatever, you get hit, right? So for me as a salesman, uncomfortable situations, that's where I fucking thrive. That's where I make my money at. For a person that's for somebody that's sitting across from me, and when I am putting tons of fucking pressure with this move, the pressure is just gonna get to him. I'm just putting a lot of pressure on that person to make a decision. And all of those three options, they're horrible. All three of those are bad because he didn't negotiate the fees. He didn't negotiate the price of his trade-in. The trade-ins are a fucking scam. You should never trade in a car. And he didn't even negotiate the price of the car. And all I'm doing is focusing on the monthly payment. Which monthly payment works best for you? This, or this? That's it. Ruckus, if dealership asks you to bring the dealership quote on paper, do you still recommend crossing out the other dealership's information? Absolutely. Always cross out the dealership information. The only thing you want to have is information of the trim level, year, show that it's the same trim level, and show the pricing. That's it. Erase or delete or cross out, whatever you got to do. Cross out the VIN number, cross out the identifying marks of the dealership. Maybe it's their logo, the name, their address. I mean, cross that motherfucker out real good. Chief Secachito, car salesman, maybe scumbags, but the F&I manager, the car salesman look like Jesus Christ. F&I manager is pure evil. Guys, here's the thing. There is the same, if not more money made in financing manager office than there is up front. When I used to work at the car dealership, the amount of money I would make is insignificant compared to how much money F&I manager would make. It's insane. I mean, I would talk to the guy. He'd be, oh, I just sold him $5,000 worth of work. What? You sold him $5,000? The car was 15. You sold them 25%. What is that? 25%? 20 minus 5. Yeah, that's 25. 20. They walked out with owing 20 fucking grand. There's thousands of dollars in dealership fees, and there's like $5,000 worth of insurance or in warranties. Holy fuck! Stay away from F&I managers, and if you can't stay away from them, read the fucking contract. Read the contract and get the hell out. Do not buy anything from the car dealership besides the car. That's it. Then you have 2 inches. That's 1 more inch than me. Johnny DK, I know where that's from. I fucking know where that's from. Oh, that dude, that is so fucking hilarious. Hey, you have 1 more inch than a F&I manager. Oh, God. There's nothing like the inside jokes. Ruckus TV. 2 dealerships asked us to sign option contract when we are planning on financing through our own bank credit. I have not seen one of those. Yeah, send me a copy of that contract. Just take a picture of it. I want to see what the fuck is an option contract. That sounds ridiculous. Hey, Prickly Pear, welcome to the stream, buddy. JR Isles. Hey, Dan, 2020 Dodge Charger, what wide body pricing out? Want to hire you in next few months to get one at the best price. Listen, if you're buying Dodge and if it's an expensive car, now is the time. Not after Christmas. Now is the fucking time to buy it. After Christmas, it's gonna be dead fucking season. It's gonna be dead. I mean, you could go butt naked to a car dealership. They wouldn't even chase you away because you're the only customer. I mean, literally. There's nobody on fucking January and February in car dealerships. Nobody. SRT, what's up, dude? How's it going? What else did I want to talk about? There was something from Facebook group that I wanted to talk about, but I forgot. Yeah, Rockus TV. Okay, here's the thing. They never sent us an option contract. They wanted us to fill out. It's very easy. You just ask them, hey, could you send me a copy of your options contract? I want to take a look at it before I sign anything. It's logical. It's reasonable, you know. Or we can say we're thinking about uh, buying this car for our business. Our CPA wants to take a look at that contract, right? Car sales are down. Time to buy the 2020. Oh, dude, the 2019 was a horrible year for car sales. Just horrible. If I'm not mistaken, last year, 2018, Ford stocks dropped by 30%. I don't know where they are today. I have no fucking idea. Dude, yeah. Johnny DK, I can't wait for Tuesday. I'm gonna upload that shit next Tuesday. It's ready to go. I'm just waiting for Tuesday. Uh, Mavic, if there's nobody there in January and February, wouldn't that be a good time to go? Not necessarily, because the incentives from car manufacturers are gone. They're gone. So people that wanted to buy cars, they're gonna. I mean, these car dealerships will probably do 30%, maybe even 40% of their business just in 3 months. You know? Uh, yes, I mean, maybe even 40%. Let's go with fucking 40. They're gonna do 40% of business in 25% of the year. There's more cars sold in October than January. There's more cars sold in November than February. And then March starts to picking up, and then April starts picking up because of taxes, and then the summer comes in. Ruckus, they said they have to run credit before providing an option contract. Yeah, listen, if a dealership is not willing to give you any information, you pull out a couple of these and leave them with that. If dealers are not willing to give you any information you're asking for, that's it. You tell them, remove me from your CRM. Don't contact me ever again at all. Forget about that dealership. That's it. That's it. Or you can make a video about it. You don't gotta be, good looking to make a fucking YouTube video. You pick up your phone, stand in front of the dealership on the sidewalk. Hey guys, I'm in front of Joe Blow's dealership. They told me they whatever the situation, right? You explain the situation, and then you just tell the story. This is what they said, right? You don't need to over exaggerate. They told me there's some kind of a contract that I need to sign. They're not willing to give me a contract unless they get to put a inquiry on my credit score, and I'm not willing to do that. You know what I mean? So we have to expose these people. We have to do it. Like, why did I don't understand like why people don't do that. It takes half a fucking brain to pick up a camera and tell your story with the dealership in the background. You don't gotta be a fucking, Walter Cronkite, you don't need to be fucking Oprah. Pick up your phone and share your experience. That's it. JR Isles. So even if the car isn't on the lot yet, you can get the quote. It's for a 2020 Scott Pack wide body. Listen, this is not how it's gonna work, JR Isles. This is gonna be a custom built car. We're gonna talk about this in details, but roughly, you know, we talk, we figure out exactly what you want. I'm gonna get the best possible price. Then that dealer is gonna build that car from manufacturer. Order it, not build it. Order it. Manufacturer is gonna build it, and then probably 2 months later, maybe even 3 months later, you're gonna get that car. If that car exists on a car lot, it's good, that's awesome. But if it doesn't, it's gonna have to be built. That's just how it's gonna be, especially 2020, dude. Ruckus TV. Are car manufacturers' incentives higher during Christmas than Black Friday? I have no idea. It's about the same. It would be made to order. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that's exact. JR Oils. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yes, it's gonna get built to order. Mavic. What month would you suggest the best month to buy a car? Okay, I actually have made a video about this. Any month is good month to buy the car. If you're looking to buy expensive cars, let's go $30,000, $35,000, $40,000 and up. You know, really expensive. Let's go even $35,000 and up. Okay, yeah, September through October through November through December, best, obviously best. But if you're looking to buy, you know, cheaper cars, used cars especially, any month is a good month. Any month is a good month. That's just how it is, you know. Some people say, especially on YouTube with these videos, go to the dealership at the end of the year, at the end of the month, at the last day, 5 minutes before they close. Everybody wants to go home already. They don't even give a fuck about this deal. They want to go home. They just worked 14 fucking hours. They just want to go home. You're not, like, think about this. Imagine you're the salesman. You're the salesman. So you want to go, you're 5 minutes before you, or half an hour, 3 hours before you want to go home. Like, you're not expecting to stay there until midnight. I stayed at car dealerships till like 10 fucking o'clock with a manager. Maybe even past 10. It's ridiculous. Like, you're just gonna piss people off, and do you really think you're gonna get the best possible deal when you're pissing motherfuckers off? Do you really think you're gonna get such a great deal? Or is it better to come on a not come or to the dealership, because I don't recommend you actually go to the dealership? Or is it better to contact somebody on a fucking Tuesday, on a Wednesday, on a Thursday, on a Sunday when nobody is there? Nobody's doing anything, and they can devote all their free fucking time to you, and you can negotiate as much as you want. Make sense? Instead of going at the last day when they got like 5 people that think exactly like you and they all want amazing deal on the same cars. I don't believe in this, you know, at the end of the month bullshit. I can get just as good of a deal at the first of the month as in the 30th. You just gotta know how to present yourself, right? This is the way you want to present yourself. Hey, I always heard that the end of the month is the best time to buy a car. Is that true? The salesman is going to say yes or no. If he says yes, perfect. Let's pretend it's the end of the month. You got to be fucking clever. You got to think outside of the box. Let's pretend it's the end of the month. Let's get this deal done. I'm ready to go. I got the money. We know what the car that we want. All we got to do is write it up, put this bitch on a car hauler and ship it. That's it. We're good to go. I can have this deal. If you guys don't stretch it out, I can have this deal done in 45 minutes. And you should, this is why I called my shit 60-minute car. Not 6-hour car. Not 6-day car. 60 minutes. Because it takes less than fucking hour to fill out the paperwork and get the fucking, get out of the car dealership. You don't need to be camping there 60 minutes. Read the paperwork, get the fuck out. That's simple. Honda Pilot. Oh, by the way, if the salesman says yes, it's true, or if he says no, it's not true that that you can get the best possible deal at the end of the month, then he just played into your fucking hand. You just say, perfect. Today's not the end of the month. Let's make the best deal happen right now. You have to present yourself with not desperation, but sense of urgency and sense of professionalism. You come in with 2 things. I know what I want. I can do this deal right now, and I have the money. That's it. When you present these 3 things, I know what I want, we can do this deal right now. I'm ready to go. I made my decisions. I talked to my grandma. I consulted my spiritual guru. I talked to my mom. I know what I want now. I have permission from Jesus to buy this car. Now we're good to go. We came over the second hurdle that car deals stumble upon, and the third one is first was money. Second, you decide to make it, and third one they have the car. Once they admit, yeah, we have this car that you're looking for. Everything is there. Everything is there. Now the ball is in their court or on their side, and they have to finish up the deal. That's it. J.R. Isles, all right, Dan, I'm going to check with my credit union and we'll definitely contact you. Yeah, definitely. J.R. Isles, the first thing where I was, like, even whenever somebody calls me, hey, Dan, help me find the car. The first thing I ask, do you have the money? The first thing, because you cannot buy a car for hopes, wishes, dreams, or wants. You need the money. And like I have a step-by-step process. And literally, it's below my every video. I put the first step. You gotta have the money. So it looks like you're gonna take care of that. The second step is figure out exactly what you want. Maybe even build it and send me the link. Ruckus TV. When you call DMV to find out title and license fee, what are some things they ask for? Like VIN, price, etc. Never contacted the DMV for something like. Oh, when you contact DMV for taxes to find out. Okay, it's very easy. You call them. You wait on the phone for about 3 hours because we all know how efficient government is and how much they care about us. After you waited for 3 fucking hours on the phone or in line, you tell them the amount of the money that you're gonna spend on the car. Hey, I'm buying the car, $20,000. How much? What do I pay and how much? This is how much to register. This is for license plate. This is for tabs, and this is for taxes. That's it. They're gonna go over that. You write it down, and you're good to go. That's it. And only one of those is gonna change. Taxes. The license plate is gonna be the same. The tabs are gonna be the same, and registration is gonna be the same. Most likely, well, actually, it's going to be the same. So 3 out of 4 is going to stay the same. And taxes, you just ask them, hey, what's the tax rate in here? What am I paying? 6.78%. They'll tell you exactly what it is. So again, the 4 things you want to ask for is taxes, registration, license plate, and tabs. 4 things. Corgi, Dan, can you give some tips on how get accessory and parts like OEM rims for a great deal from the dealership? Corgi, it's like asking, how do I have a great weekend at fucking Kevin Spacey's house? I don't know what you're into, but unless you're into very particular things, you're not going to have a great weekend at Kevin Spacey's house, okay? Like, you're going to a car dealership to get accessories. Like, you're not going to have a good deal at the dealership. And why do you need OEM? First, don't go to a car dealerships for anything besides buying a car. Second, you can get OEM stuff online. And third, do you really need the OEM stuff? Because there's a lot of aftermarket parts that are better than OEM. Especially rims. Especially fucking rims. Dude, OEM rims are ugly, expensive, and they are heavy. Again, my humble, unbiased opinion. Allison, welcome to the stream. Wouldn't that be info on a DMV website? Yes, but Allison, here's the great thing about our phenomenal, very efficient government. I've been to DMV many times. Could not find how much it actually costs to register a car. Cannot fucking find it. But then maybe because I don't know how to use the internet. For some reason, when I use every other website, I get my shit together. On DMV, it's like I just walked into fucking China. Ruckus TV, when you fill out the paper, what stuff is standard that you sign for our new cars? you sign the buyer's contract. It's about this long. It's a long piece of paper. It's 3-ply, or maybe it could be even 4-ply. And you sign the original, and there's going to be carbon copies. That's what you pretty much sign. And then there's some bank information. Then for the bank that you're connecting the loan to the car, and you're allowing them to transfer the money. You're going to have to sign that. And then registration stuff, you're going to have to sign that. So there's a couple of things, but I wouldn't worry about signing things if they don't have money on them. If it doesn't say money on it, then you could I wouldn't worry about it, to be honest with you. I haven't really come across big scams that are not financial at the dealership. Most of the scams are financial, and the dealership is looking to make some money. Well, if they're looking to make some money, there's going to be some kind of numbers on it, on that piece of paper. Scotty just posted one of videos he just made. That's 2018, 2019 Hellcats have been recalled for wrong size tires they put on them from the factory. Released 2 videos yesterday. Wrong size tires? How do you fuck up tires? I don't I don't even know. Hey Emil Klinger, how's it going? It's going fucking amazing. It goes how I tell it to go. Carmen Santana, hi Dan. Your thoughts on 2019 Hyundai Sonata offer MSR offer? Okay, MSR. So your lowered price, or you offered? Is this accepted price? Okay, $18,000, but MSRP is 22. Okay, good. I like what you have here. That's good. So that looks like it's over 20%. Carmen Santana, if you haven't heard from the dealership, don't chase him, bro. Don't fucking chase him, Carmen. I'm gonna go with that. You're a guy, maybe. Listen, don't fucking chase him. Listen, I contact 150 fucking dealers for one car. For one car. Have you contacted at least 50? At least 50. At least. I would recommend 100. When you and me, as consumers, start putting in the work, start contacting 100, 150 dealers, once we're shopping truly nationwide, oh boy, then we're going to start making difference. Then we're going to really start making difference. Ruckus, when you shop around for financing rate at different credit unions and have decent finance rate from your own credit union, do you tell them the rate you were offered? Yeah. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Pit them against each other. Put them in the fucking ring. Give them a fucking axe and let them chop each other off. That's it. You tell them, hey, I got 3.2%. Can you beat that? They're going to tell you, no, we got 3.3. Well, you know what? I like your face better. I'm going to go with 3, even though you got 4 somewhere else. Like, it's business. It's nothing personal. You got to take care of your shit. Ruckus, do you take that information to DMV back to dealer? And no. You don't need to be taking shit from DMV to dealer. You just know in the back of your mind when the dealership is charging you, like, let's say you're like literally you have a sticky note with tax this much, registration this much, tabs this much, license plate this much. Add 3 of them together. Okay, this is how much you should pay plus taxes. So government fees plus taxes. You just do the comparison. That's it. You don't need to be taking it to the DMV. You just have it like on your phone or your sticky note. That's it. You don't need to be showing it to the dealership. If they're off, then you tell them, hey guys. And here's the thing. Maybe if they are out of your state dealership, it most likely is a genuine mistake. because they don't really know what your DMV shit is. They could have made a mistake, you know. It can't be an honest mistake because they don't know. They don't work with your state every single day. If it's within your state, you got a problem. You got a problem. Fortunate Adventures. Hey, how's it going, Fortunate Adventures? Welcome to the stream, buddy. And how's it going? It goes how I tell it to go. Because I tell it to go. Klinger. When I registered my truck, I told them I didn't have paper with sale price. They said, okay, we look up the value. I told them it was gas, even though it was diesel. The KBB value was super low for gas. Hey, Klinger, there is no rules in life. You make rules. Saved about $1,500. Klinger, there is no rules in life. You make your own rules. And everybody, 8 billion people in the world, 8 billion people decided to live by the rules that they made for themselves. Anyway, question, my friend wants a new car. Okay. He has no cash, but he wants to trade in his car for down payment. That's a very bad idea. Your friend needs to contact me ASAP. Manny, my phone number is below the video, 772-202-2116. Let me put this in here. Here's my cell. Text me. Tell your friend to text me. Is it a good idea or is it best to have actual cash? So, okay. Manny, your friend needs to talk. I mean, needs to call me. You just have so many things going on here that there's so many bad things just in 2 sentences that I'm scared shitless. Literally, I'm so scared I got no poop at all. First, your friend wants to trade in a car. That's a very bad idea. That's a horrible idea. Your friend is gonna get scammed. Number one. Number two, if you're buying a car for cash, you're losing cash. Why would you give up your cash to a bank that's gonna go out, take your cash, and go make 6, 7, 8% return on your money? Can you not do that yourself? Come on, let's adult up, take up responsibility, and start really. Let's. I'm not saying you have to be an adult, but at least pretend. Let's pretend we're really smart, wise adults. And when we have $30,000, we're not just gonna throw that shit away for a fucking car that's gonna depreciate. Maybe crazy concept. Maybe we can invest it into something not stupid. Watch my video, Best Places to Invest in 2020. It's on this channel. I only did it once. I talk about cars and how to save money, but because a lot of people ask the same kind of questions, a lot of people ask me, hey, I got 20 grand, I want to buy a car in cash. I made a video about best places to invest in 2020. You don't need to be buying crazy stocks, Bitcoin, bullshit, none of that stuff. There's safe, smart ways you can invest. Even slow rate, not 20%, not 15%, slow, like 10% or something like that. You will literally double your money in 10 years. Mavic. So I'm looking at 2019 Honda Pilot. Fucking love Honda Pilot. That's got a sticker price of $46,000. How much do you think reasonable to be? Okay, so from $46,000, I would really be pushing 20%. 20%, that's what it's not an American truck. It's not like a Ford, Chevy, or a Chrysler product or a Jeep where you can really be aiming for 23%, but you should really start with 20%. If you get 18% off, that's fucking amazing. But listen, something else, Mavic, you need to take a look at 2 more trucks for me, buddy. I think you would be doing yourself like disfavor. Is that a fucking word? You know, disservice if you don't look at Kia Telluride and Honda Palisade. I don't care what you think about Kia and Hyundai. They have 100,000 mile warranties. You need to fucking test drive them at the same price point at $46,000. Or maybe Hondas and Kias will actually cost less. So if you haven't done that, I highly recommend you do that before you done it. Or if you have already decided you want a Honda Pilot for sure, then obviously I like Honda Pilot. It's really fucking roomy on the inside. Carmen Green, hey Dan, I'm the guy, not Carmen Centeno. Oh, there's two Carmens. Holy shit, I just realized. There's two Carmens in one stream. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love, buddy. Ruckus, what is a good way to approach several dealerships when you're shopping around another dealership quote for a new car? I have a same email for those guys that join our course, that join the program. It's in there. Copy, put your name, put in the car that you want, paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. That's it. It's fucking easy. And I tell you exactly how to send out emails. Broadcast Dave, what's going on, dude? I'm not sure, Yelda, I'm not sure what that means, but awesome. Fortunate adventure. My mother is elderly. She purchased a brand new car 3 years ago. She's no longer driving now, and the car is just sitting there in the driveway. The car has only 22,000 miles on it. Should I sell it now? Well, yeah, you should sell it now. I mean, every month it's sitting there, it's gonna lose value. You should sell it now. Now. Yeah, dude, sell it now. Corgi, your friend should only get a new car if that car, if he owns it or on the verge of dying. Yeah, you buy another car if your car is about to explode. Don't be going out buying cars because you got nothing else to do. Manny, you will tell him. Oh, perfect. Tell him. You know what? You know what you can do? You can even find you can even show him this video starting at I don't know what at like 40 minutes. I think that's when your question. So from 40 minutes, you can just show him this video. Okay, next. B2B consumer advocate Dan, how the hell are you? B2B, I'm doing fucking amazing. I am doing amazing. I walked out on a deal in the finance office this weekend. What happened, dude? They were pressuring to buy the car. I had doubts about the car and they didn't want to hear. Okay, you didn't lose anything. You won. Congratulations on the fucking victory. That was pretty easy. All you had to do is get your shit and go. Klinger, thank you. I appreciate it for the support. Yeah, listen, there's a bunch of other dealerships, bunch of other cars. Mula. Mula Power. Hi, Dan. My bad. Mula. We can do an interview. Shit, like, like after 7 o'clock. Pretty much any day is good. Just text me. We can do an interview. You know my phone number. You can call me from any other phone. It's fine. Mavic. My wife is latched onto the Pilot. Yeah, Pilot is a good car. It's a good car. Wouldn't get into Honda or Kia. She's a Honda fangirl. Cool. Yeah, dude. And I know why. I know why. first off, it's comfortable. Second, like the car is just made smart. The car is made smart. Like before Telluride existed and Palisade, like Honda Pilot was my favorite SUV, family SUV, because it's just so freaking ginormous. There is like 18 cup holders in there. There's a bunch of room, The center console turns into a fucking storage area, and is just so utilitarian. There's just so many things you can do with it. It's amazing. Broadcast, Dave, is that what it means? Okay, then, awesome. That's good. I guess. J.R. Isles, I encourage everyone to join the discussion in the Facebook group. Guys, if you are not in our Facebook group and you're looking to buy a car in the next 2 or 3 months, you need to be in it. There's way more things going on than here. Imagine like this, but there's actually like posts, and there's like giant, just big, really big, girthy, juicy threads of people answering those questions, providing their own experiences, providing their own input. People already went through my program. People already saved a bunch of money. So you get to talk to people that went into the ring, fought, came out victorious, and now are ready to help you to do the same thing. A Chevy woman was looking to buy or at least a Chevy Equinox. A few of us gave her advice, and I believed we may have saved her thousands. Oh, absolutely. Like, I'm not trying to be a prejudice here or a hater, but why would you buy Chevy, Ford, or Chrysler over Hyundai, Kia, Honda, Toyota, or Mazda? I don't see a reason why I would buy a Ford, Chevy, or a Chrysler over those cars. I don't know. Ruckus TV, when you email the dealership to shop a quote, how in the world do you find the right email to reach? You go to website and there's the email. I guess Ruckus, I guess I don't understand. I have a template. I just call Control C, Control V, and I have my name, my zip code, my last name, my email is getting auto filled in because I have it set up from Chrome like that. I just go over there. There's the place where you put in your email. Click auto fill in. Control V, send. Control V, send. That's it. And email them that way. Okay. Thanks for your input, Dan. Very appreciated. Not a problem, Fortune Adventures. Gary E. I almost fell off the chair when I was looking at all aftermarket tech stuff for your car. From heads-up display, do backup cameras, unreal. How much stuff is out there? Here's the thing, Gary. There's a lot of stuff out there. It's old. It's old. Just so you know, heads-up display is I'm gonna go with over 100 years old. It's over 100 years old. That technology, reflecting off mirror or mirroring images off glass, that's literally over 100 years old. That's how what are those people called? People that would call in the dead. That's what they would do. They would have a mirror. You have the light, then you have a reflection from the mirror. You know, like this, but really it's a mirror. Makes sense? So that's how they would do it. So that technique is that's the holographic images that we have in 2020. The Tupac, right? That some of you guys may seen holographic images in 2020. That shit is over 100 years old. That is not new technology. 100 years old. Backup cameras. Again, that shit is not new. 360-degree cameras. Not new. Cooled and heated seats. That shit was invented in like 1956. First backup camera was invented in 1947, if I'm not mistaken. G-Man, IS 300 or 350. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You know, you're not gonna feel any difference at all. You won't notice any difference. Just go for the cheaper car. Go for the cheaper car. Mula Power, what time is good for you? Yeah, Mula, you live on the same coast as me. So whenever it's 7 o'clock your time, text me and we'll get this party started. Or we can do it in the morning time if it's better for you. Just text me ahead. Green Weeper. Hey Dan, what's a good response to your dealerships that they tell you that they don't reveal out the door price? One of these, but wait, there is more. Tell them to fuck off. If the dealership doesn't do what you tell them to do, you tell them to fuck off. The best thing you can do is tell them to fuck off. That's it. Fuck off, remove my information from your CRM. That's it. If a dealership at any point is not willing to give you the information over the phone or email, that's a scam fucking dealership. Do you know how many dealers, like, listen, guys, I have an entire list of really, just a really corn-infested turds type of dealerships for those of you that joined the course. It's in resources. You go to resources tab. There's a whole big ass fucking list of those dealerships. If the dealership is not willing to give you the information that you want, you just move right along. Angel Rivera. I'm looking into a 2017 Honda Accord during touring. What's a good price range? Because prices are like the Angel, I have no idea. Here's the thing, Angel. You are not looking for the best price. I wouldn't recommend. Don't go. Oh no. Don't look for a good price. You're asking me what's a good price range. What is a good price? Nobody knows what a good price range is. Good is a very subjective concept. We need to be objective. We need to be objective about pricing. You're not looking for a good deal. You're looking for the best deal. Guys, you are not coming here to get an average good deal, a fair price. You're coming here to get the best deal possible. That's why you're here. If you want to get a good deal, don't even waste time watching this shit. Go out and ask the salesman, am I getting a good deal? Okay, you're getting a good deal. Well, that doesn't mean anything. What the fuck is a good deal? You know what I mean? You want to go for the best deal. And the only way you're going to get the best deal possible is by shopping nationwide, contacting a lot of dealerships, putting in a lot of work. It takes me a week to find one car. One car. If I am lucky. If I am lucky, it's like 4 days. Beta B, I need to write a book. But what would I write a book about? I don't know what book I would write. Klinger. Only reason to buy Dodge is if you can find a clean 12 valve second gen Cummins, especially manuals or 24. Yeah, those like really old fucking Dodges. I mean, God, they cost arm and a fucking leg, and you gotta give up one of your testicles. But you get to drive a Dodge, a Cummins, Beta Klinger. Even with EPA compliance act, earlier Cummins are not affected. Really. No EGR in only 2004 did great. Listen, if you worry about EPA, you just need to move from the state that you were having the problem with. The truck is not the fucking problem. If you live in a shithole, you live in a fucking shithole. Sell your crap. You're not a fucking rock. Move. Like, it blows my mind. Like, people complain how bad it is in New York, New Jersey, California. Are you a tree? Are you a rock? You can sell your garbage and move. There are couches in different states. It's wild, I know. There's houses cheaper in different states. It's crazy, I know. Jer Isles. Also, those trucks, I listen, hold their values insanely. Yeah, those old school Dodges, I mean, holy crap, they hold their value very, very well. Hey Dan, on 2020 Chargers Cat Pack wide body, I emailed one dealership just to see what they would say. I asked them to make an offer. They said they can't make an offer on the vehicle that's not on a car lot. Even though they're pricing the websites already, they're trying to get more to come in. Jer Isles, there is no limit to the scumbagness of there's no limit of douchebaggery for this dealership, for the not just this, for all dealerships. There isn't no limit. They will sell you a car they don't have. They will advertise a price they cannot sell a car for. There is nothing they can't do. They can literally listen, I've seen cars advertised for $8,000. $8,000 brand new cars for $8,000. You come to the dealership, the price jumps up to 16 or no, to 18. I'm gonna make a video about that dealership. There is no rules they have to follow. None. They can do whatever they want. All right, guys. I hope I answered some of your questions. If you're going to be having more questions, just find me in the Facebook group, put a question in there. You know, me or 600 people, 600 people that are going through the same shit that you are. It's not like, these 600 people are Martians. They're going through the same shit as you are. And many of them already finished the process. They're going to be able to help you out. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Love the support. Love all the videos that you guys been sharing on Facebook, especially the previous one. The previous video got a lot of support, a lot of love. Thanks for sharing that on Facebook. My name is Dan, motherfucking strong. I'm signing out, and I'll see you in the next video.